In classical music from Western culture, a third is a musical interval encompassing 3 staff positions, and the major third is a third spanning 4 semitones. Along with the minor third, the major third is one of 2 commonly occurring thirds. It is qualified as major because it is the larger of the 2, the major third spans 4 semitones, the minor third 3. For example, the interval from C to E is a major third, as the note E lies 4 semitones above C, and there are 3 staff positions from C to E. Diminished and augmented thirds span the same number of staff positions, but consist of a different number of semitones. The major third may be derived from the harmonic series as the interval between the 4th and 5th harmonics. The major scale is so named because of the presence of this interval between its tonic and mediant scale degrees. The major chord also takes its name from the presence of this interval built on the chord's root. A major third in just intonation corresponds to a pitch ratio of 5:4 or 386.31 cents. In equal temperament, a major third is equal to 4 semitones, a ratio of 21/31 or 400 cents, 13.69 cents wider than the 5:4 ratio. The older concept of a ditone made a dissonantly wide major third with the ratio 81:64. The septimal major third is 9/7, the undecimal major third is 14/11, and the tridecimal major third is 13/10. A helpful way to recognize a major third is to hum the first 2 notes of Kumbaya, or of When the Saints Go Marching In. A descending major third is heard at the starts of Good Night, Ladies, and Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. In equal temperament 3 major thirds in a row are equal to an octave. This is sometimes called the circle of thirds. In just intonation, however, 3/5/4 major thirds are less than an octave. For example, 3/5/4 major thirds from C is bar in registered trademark. The difference between this just tuned bar in registered trademark and C, like that between ga in registered trademark and unregistered trademark, is called a dissus, about 41 cents. The major third is classed as an imperfect consonant and is considered one of the most consonant intervals after the unison, octave, perfect fifth, and perfect fourth. In the common practice period, thirds were considered interesting and dynamic consonances along with their inverses the sixths, but in medieval times they were considered dissonances unusable in a stable final sonority. A diminished fourth is enharmonically equivalent to a major third. For example, bar da in registered trademark is a major third. But if the same pitches are spelled b and a on registered trademark, the interval is instead a diminished fourth. Bar a on registered trademark occurs in the C harmonic minor scale. The major third is used in guitar tunings. For the standard tuning, only the interval between the third and second strings is a major third. Each of the intervals between the other pairs of consecutive strings is a perfect fourth. In an alternative tuning, the major thirds tuning, each of the intervals are major thirds. See also, decade, compound just major third, ear training, list of mentone intervals, musical tuning. References